Hi and welcome to oceanai. I'm just doing a market outlook video here with the indices, US indices and the DAX also. So firstly we start with the S&P here. Over the last week we've had this rally up into the 78% here from this high here. What we also have, we're still looking higher for this ABCD completion up here. That would be near one standard deviation higher. So this is at 40-30 level, around that. That's going to be an important level to watch. And also we got the whole number 4,000 there. But ideally what we want to see first, if we can get into this long trade, would be a move to come back down into sort of 38.30 to 38.50. And if we can get that in like a little ABCD pattern over Monday and Tuesday, that would be good. Set us up for that long trade up towards 4,000. The other thing we have here is we've got time as well. So if we look at this low here to this high here, is 42 bars. So same as what I've got here. So we're getting to the point where same amount of time up, same amount of time up here, but it's this runs a lot weaker than this one. So we could potentially fall over from here and this be the high and we just go low, take out these lows and keep going. But as it stands, we'll just look for the higher price until we get sharp move lower that we can get ourselves into. If we go over to the Dow now, slightly different. So the Dow's still looking for that move up, but what the Dow did was had that extra low here instead of the S&P and NASDAQ had the low over here. So what we're looking with the Dow would be to have that same time and price thing going up for the ABCD. That would see us going into the 14th of July, which should be for Thursday, and that could well see us up here. So got the two options there with the S&P and the Dow, and same thing here with the one standard deviation for the Dow's right up here at that ABCD level that we're looking for, and also with the S&P on the cash market, if we get that one standard deviation, that would cover this gap here, and then once we get that gap covered, I think we might roll over from there and then come down and start taking out this gap here. So things to look for there. Another thing I want to look at too is the volume. So if we have a look here, just using the S&P futures here, because I can't get the volume on some of those other things. So last week we had all up days, and then on Friday was pretty much a doji. We had lower volume in that rally, and then Friday was slightly higher. So really, if we had been lower on volume here on Friday than what we were on Thursday, then you'd probably say we're looking at turning over and dropping. Because we had slightly higher volume, this could be the start of the next run up. So undecided on that one, could go either way. So we just need to see how it opens on Monday, and then make a call from there. Quick look at the NASDAQ. Go to the 1 hour, 4 hour. NASDAQ's the same as the S&P. Looking at that time up to be on Monday. So this is coming into 61.8% from this high here, whereas the S&P is up around 78%. So the NASDAQ's lagging a little bit. So same thing here. If we can get a pullback down towards the 38 to 50% area in that ABCD pattern, so say Monday and Tuesday, we get something like that. That would be ideal setup to look for that next move higher. So that's the NASDAQ. If we have a look at this is the monthly AI. So last week we were looking at the 6th. for a potential top to turn over, but what it went down for a little bit, a couple of hours, and then she's rallied up. So the next time point we're looking for is Thursday with the 14th. That's the same on the Dow, I think. Yeah, 14th. Same with the Dow, we're looking for this high. Had a little high for a little bit, but then carried on higher. So looking for that 14th of July running into Thursday. So ideal scenario for that would be a little pullback and then that rally into the Thursday. So that's things to keep an eye out on this week. So if we go back over to have a look at the DAX quickly. So the DAX had some nice patterns up here. Completion of this big ABCD Gartley there. Rallied for a bit and then it took out those lows. We had a 3 drive into here, had a little rally, but then gave it up again. We've just taken out this low from March. The DAX likes to double bottom or double top, so it looks like a nice impulsive move up there. So what we want to look for would be whenever this top comes in, if it's either in or there might be one more little rally there. We'll go to this one up around that 61%. Yeah, we're at the 61% there. Also at that major number, which is 13,000. It's a big number, obviously with a 3 in it. That makes it a Fibonacci number. So yeah, there's a lot of resistance here. But if we can get above that and then retest that 13,000, we could be on our way. But same thing here, looking for a pullback. Sort of had a nice little run up. Looks like 5 waves there. So we can look for that move down here into the probably 12,720, something like that, into this 38 to 50% area. Get something like that, then it'll give us a nice setup to go long. Yeah, so that's about it. What else we got? We've got the Aussie, don't we? Yeah, we got the Aussie I was looking at last week. So on here was a nice pullback to go short, but now what we've got is, get rid of this one. So we've got potential ABCD up here. That would be, where would that be coming in now? Haven't updated that. Yeah, around 6,880. You got a couple of 8s in there as well, so that's Fibonacci numbers. So it'll be quite strong resistance. But what we've taken, where are we? 30th of June, so nearly a week and a half, nearly 2 weeks to get to this point. And where we are sitting now, we're just above the 61.8%. Get rid of some of these others. And that's completed the ABCD there. Yeah, so we're sitting right at the Gartley pattern here. So this will be one to look for on Monday morning to sell straight away. Yeah, and it's hung out here for a few days as well. So that can either be bullish because it's just accumulating here, hasn't really had a big pullback, and then we're just going to shoot up, or it could be just fading and we're about to drop. So one to keep an eye on early Monday morning with the Australian Open. And the other thing is it can go up here too. That's that bigger pattern. So generally bigger patterns go over smaller patterns, but what we have to do is take this one anyway, because this one could be the one that fails and we drop down, take out these lows here and keep going. So take this one here and then we'll have a stop above the 78%. So probably looking about a 50-point stop, something like that. Just see how it opens Monday. If we get a little push up here would be good. We get a little move up, sort of 30, 40, 50 points, even up into the 786. That would be a good place to go short. Otherwise, yeah, we're going to be looking at a low. Because if we get stopped out here, it doesn't work, then we'll be looking at this level. So, but we don't want to have exposure all the way up to here. That'd be 250 odd points, and we don't want to have that much. So we'll have a go here, see what happens. If it fails, and that's all right, we'll have a look up here. So either way, a couple of options there. So yeah, that'll do for the indices today, and I'll post a few more from here. Yeah, so I hope this helps. Thanks for tuning in. Cheers.